Guillermo Ungo comes in at fullback. The rest of the back's the same. Then they've changed the complete front row. The hooker Mariano Bosch coming in for his first cap. And a change in the second row too. And a very upbeat haka from the Western Samoans. Almost a dance, and there's the Western Samoan team. The thing that impresses you about that lineup is how solid they all are. The smallest man, the outside half, Steve Bashop, who's had such an influence on that team, brother of Graham Bashop, the New Zealand scrum half, but their mother, Samoan. Talking to Brian Lima, the right wing, maybe he's going to join the line in the middle. Argentina have it, not very tidily. And Camardon, good ball one though for the Samoans. Back on his feet, so he's allowed to keep going. Little bit of room now. Out to Lima. Took it well, it wasn't that good a pass. Final mathematical chance of Wales remaining in the competition gone. The only score that can take them through is 3-0 to Argentina. Well, Vaya really with his right foot. Just over 11 minutes gone. And again, hitting it all wrong. I could miss several, so he's coming on as first choice kicker this time. Hits it well. Yes! A great kick from Eduardo Laborde. Well, they couldn't kick any goals at all on Wednesday, but hit that one beautifully. First, and they've got an overlap, but they couldn't get it away. Looping round again. Laborde. Out to Terran, the man who scored 2 tries against Australia. Cuesta Silva going through the middle. Irarezabal in support, and now there's some space. Garcia Simon, but spilling the ball on the tackle. Tangaloa, and the first try, Timo Tangaloa, the big winger, 15 stone of him, but he saw the gap, and as a byproduct of that, that means Wales are certainly out of the World Cup. Western Samoa 4, Argentina 3.
We've been emphasizing so far the discipline of the team and the way that they've taken the New Zealand style on board, but there I think it was the Polynesian style that we saw. Some lovely play, good possession, the first good bit of possession I think that Western Samoa have had. But let's look at the work coming here in midfield. A dummy on the outside, he creates the gap, and then all of a sudden it's all running and a clear space for the try.
Yes, a lovely, and strikes that one well. Laborde, tackled hard by Vaenga. Sporlader, driving again. But Samoa come up with it, and they try to scoop it back. It was clear. Hits that one well. Yes, through the middle. He's got the measure of the ball now. Beautifully struck. And Matthew, and a good little pass there from Abizu, but Ango couldn't get it away, and Samoa once again have the ball. Alalato. Yes, no problem, straight through the middle on 32 minutes. Lisandro Abizu reduces the arrears. Western it. Lima. But they spilled the ball forward. The first knock on from the Samoa. And yes, a try for Argentina. And And little Terran has come off the far wing, Martin Terran, and gets back inside. Garcia Simon, the centre starting it, Cuesta Silva, the winger, carrying it on, and then back inside to Terran.
I really think that Cuesta de Silva on the wing really did some good work. Of course, there's some good work inside to begin with, but let's look at the way that Cuesta de Silva receives a very awkward pass coming here now. I think he picks it right behind him. That's the pass. Number 11 picks it off his thighs almost and behind him, and he keeps his head when there are two tacklers taking him, and then the try is coming for Tehran.
And a great example there of a winger determined to get into the action. Terran rescued the bad pass right at the start of the movement, set the movement going, and then carried on right over to the left wing. So the Samoans are behind again. Peter Patialofa, and now there's space. If they can move this well, they really should have another try here. Yes, and in goes Brian Lima for the second try. Beautiful movement once they got the ball, and started by that big man, Timo Tangaloa, grabbing possession on the other wing.
And that was a great try. And that's, as the Western Samoans, that's just what they needed to get straight back into the game. And as we can see, it's quick hands, and the try was always on, just ball transference, the quicker one-to-one, and that's an easy try for Western Samoa, a good try.
All the
time, and a good kick from Vaya. Vaya making it 15-12. And the half-time whistle goes. Wales, may I remind you, definitely out of the tournament, but everything to play for here.
line of defense, and look at that. That is a dangerous tackle.
Lisandro Arbizu with another chance now to level the scores. Strikes it well, but has he got the distance? No, he hasn't. Bert Whistle and that ball from that shortened line out. Spins it wide to Garcia Simon. And a lovely little pass in field to keep the movement alive. If they can take him. Oh, but what a poor effort at the tackle. Ango coming away. And when you think of some of the crushing tackles the Samoans have put in the last two games, a simple miss there. Argentina closing down the line. Just coming back to give themselves more room, and there can only be one reason for that. They're going for a drop goal. He's missed it. Pushed it round to the right. Lam knocked on by Alalatoa. They haven't found touch. Ialupo. Good pass back. And Bishop, realising there's nobody behind him, not taking any risks, putting the ball deep again. Into touch and goal. So hit the post. Coming through, it's Tangaloa. Frank Bunce very quick in there to pick up the ball, and Tangaloa. Lupu can't join the line. He's still sitting on the floor, back on halfway, getting treatment. Just brought down short. Can they win this again? Penalty to Argentina. Holding on to the ball after the tackle instead of really. Bishop. Good tackle on Vaenga. This time they've got it. Move it again. Bishop again. Vaenga. Holding on, staying on his feet. Tangaloa shaking off one man, but he can't get rid of the second. Now a bit of space. Bishop again. The wing forward in. Off goes Frank Bunce, round the edge. Yes, he's got round his man. And a try in the right corner for Frank Bunce.
Well, there was such good play, I thought, by Perellini in midfield. First of all, to create the space for Bunce, but lovely footwork by Bunce. First of all, to avoid the man, to go on the inside, a slight dummy on the inside, and he had the speed to go over. Wonderful play by Bunce, the centre.
Matthew Vaya now. With the conversion, it's 90-12, but no, it looks solid this time. And no, Pat Lamb taking his eye off the ball to look for the runners from the backs, and just he sent the two of them off, and they are the first sendings off in this World Cup. Matapa Keenan and Pablo Babsi have the dubious honour of being the two first players to be sent off in this World Cup. I'm sure that was because they continued it after the initial scuffle. Half, Matthew Vaya with the kick, 15 metres in. Just misses again. Close. And again, in nips the little outside half. Abizu, high tackle. And in fact, he's penalised them not for the high tackle, but for going beyond the ball. Blocking the ball in there. It's a poor kick though. Oh, and a drop attempt from the number 8, Pat Lamb. And it went where most drop goal attempts from number 8s go, wide. Bali. Burt whistle in there. And the captain has it now. Holds up everybody. Perellini. Can they win it again? Yes, they can. Good, lovely little gap. Tangaloa. Going through everybody. A try for Tangaloa. And that surely does put the game beyond all doubt. The Samoans can start looking forward now to a move to Scotland. Another try there for Timo Tangaloa.
Yes, he really is a bull of a man. He's on the wing, he's quick, he's strong, he's got good hands, he can tackle. And as you can see here, a quick ball out. But look how he just made a bit of space. Bassett made space for him. He's on the charge. No way Argentina's going to stop him with that line in front.
What's lovely about his running, he's big and strong, but he can also come off that left foot and drift across the defender. And Vaya, this time on target, makes the conversion. Almost getting away again. See how he stays on his feet. Frank Bunce. And there's all the support outside there now. That was a terrible pass from the flanker, Sila Vaifao, who passes straight to Vaenga. Away to Perellini. Pat Lamb to Bashop, and Bashop's going to be in for the 5th try. Lovely try. The Samoans now once again in full flow.
And all the good work done by the 3 back row men, Perellini, Lamb and Faifala. They were the ones that initiated the movement, each one supporting the other before giving the ball to Bashop outside half to score. Well, let's look at the work again, and over to you, Gareth. Oh, I thought perhaps Gareth might like to have taken it, but there we are. The work done, first of all, 6, 7 and 8, each supporting the other before giving the outside half the score.
And here we see it from behind. Just a little couple of pop passes he's made it, but look at him look inside now. And the understanding between the back row was great. Again, keeping on your feet, good pass. Bassett got a try he deserved. It might have took a while for Western Samoa to get into full swing, but their dander's up now.
And they really are in full flow. Great to see the movement. Vaya with the kick. Yes, on target again, and that takes it over the 30 mark. Good ball they can use. The pass was wild, though, and straight into touch for little Martin Terra. Great little run from Ayalupu. Kicks ahead. Oh, and beautifully gathered by Lima. Try for Lima in the corner. Tremendous presence in the midfield. The Argentinian defenders had got up amongst the centres, and one pass missed out all the trouble and put the 2 men, the fullback Ayalupu and Lima, who were clear outside them, on their way.
Well, certainly in this latter part of the game is the South Island flair that we've seen. If we've admired their discipline in the previous game, it's this running, this enterprise, this good, balanced running of theirs that we've seen.